Yeah, I'm easily
big,
over
dude.
easily over 10 million, potentially 28 loans. So
Wow.
yeah, it's gonna be a good month.
What's up?
Hey, hey, hey.
Ready to rock and roll?
It's just
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's me. Cool. Yeah, silence my phone. Make sure that it's set. It's done. What was your month like, Scott?
No idea.
Uh,
I don't know for April. I just know what I'm looking at for May. May should be 28 loans, probably over 10 million, if not 12 million.
what?
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing. What?
Yeah, 28 loans for the month of May, potentially 30, and over 10 million.
Woo-hoo.
Come on.
Dude, that's Rick and Rockstar status there.
Yeah, we're already working for May.
I like it.
Working for May. I mean, we're freaking June. I mean, June.
Yeah. Wow. Big month. Yeah, Joe had 21 for 10.3 last month.
Good for him.
Scott, I think, hit 8 point something. He's like, and then everybody's gonna look at it and go, that's cute. He's all,
Got Grant?
yeah, 8 point something. It's huge month. Like
What? The one-man band show, man. It's incredible.
him and Tina, and they're gonna hit 8 point something. And he's like, yeah, and everybody's gonna look at it and go, cute.
Yeah, everyone's April's going to be great. My May is going to be incredible. So,
Way to go, man.
Hey, it was
I love
cool
hearing that.
us being able to hit our goal this last month, breaking 100.
You know, but I can tell you this too. Just kind of watching what you do. You're definitely a little bit smarter than the average bear. You know when to accelerate and you know when you see a big wave coming, how to catch it. So I love that, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I mean,
Good guys should win.
I agree. I agree. I mean, I was telling Gino yesterday that I'm glad I spent the last year and a half, 2 years building the team, because there's zero chance I'd be able to have sanity right now.
Oh, you'd be, you wouldn't be alive. You'd be so freaked out.
No. I mean, I just, there's zero chance. So, yeah.
If you can see this, you can't. It's cute. Megan left me a little love note before she left.
Aw. Is she going to go work for her mom?
She's got a couple things she's going to be doing. She's going to be helping her mom out a lot. She's actually doing a side thing. I know she helps find homes for dogs and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she seemed okay.
All right, good.
She's like, hey, things happen for reasons at times, and ready to move on. I'm good. And she,
Cool.
wrote that very nice professional email that I told her we'd remember. We do.
It looks
hire
like we
people.
have also Daniel is on, Jose, Sonia, and Tracy.
Yeah, Daniel's the man.
Yeah.
And
Daniel's office. Daniel runs our Pasadena office, Donnie.
Ah, okay.
And usually one of our top 5 producers in the entire company while doing that.
Yeah. And he flies a plane.
Good, guys. How are you?
Yeah, he flies a plane, and
Gallivants around the world.
Bad head today, so.
Oh, there he
got
is.
bad head.
That guy.
you look good though. You're throwing it out there. I can't do that.
If I do it, my toupee falls off, so I won't.
Yeah, you got hair, Donnie. I got nada.
It's not real. It's just, it comes right off.
Scott's figuring out getting lunch in.
That's what we do, man. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
So, so while nobody else is on, oh gosh, what's the
There are non-fan people on. I don't know what you're about to say, but I'm just letting you know.
We can hear you.
Good call, Sonia.
Yeah, no. So, so the question that that I had was oh gosh, what's the richest city in the in the world? What is that?
Monte Carlo? No.
No,
Are you talking about
Dubai.
in Saudi Arabia?
Dubai. No, Dubai. Okay,
Dubai.
so Scott, the different. Do you know the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
Mm-mm. No.
So, from what I understand, the people in Dubai do not like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do.
Abu Dhabi do. Oh my God.
Hey, it's Friday. Come on, I'm a dad. I have 8 kids. Give me a break.
Oh, thanks.
Definitely a dad joke.
Now people are dropping off the call. No, just
Hey, I'm here all day and twice on Saturday. Okay. Come on.
Oh no, it is Friday.
I love it. I'll be back.
Happy Friday, everyone. Hey, Faye, Anita Smith on. I like it. Carlos coming on. Tracy Grant on. Sonia, who's helped us with all this stuff as usual. Daniel,
Love it.
thank you for the support.
Don, you're gonna hit the record
Daniel
button,
runs
right?
his own calls every Tuesday for 80 to 100 plus people, agents on a regular basis, and brings on guests. And he's doing a great job with doing town hall meetings. He's setting the bar. And,
Don Getling, can you hit the record button before we begin?
good. Yep.
I want to come back and revisit this fun stuff.
Yeah, it's recording. I had a preset up the record, so we recorded that great joke so we can share it with everybody.
Oh, yay. I've got more where that came from.
Oh no.
Where's Gino?
Not a Gino call today. He's fixing loans and doing his thing. We're dividing and conquering on this one.
God. Sick of that guy.
He's been working on loans on a regular basis, as you know, Daniel. So this
Good.
one,
I'm sick of that guy.
That's because you did so many loans this last.
He's sick of you too, Daniel.
Oh, I know that for sure.
You know that.
Love it. Got some more people on.
Yep.
Anita.
I'm getting ready. Got my rock star here, ready to go.
Markarian? Is that how you say it? Hasmik Markarian? Halpreet. Hey. Remember Halpreet?
Conrad's coming on, or is on. Very cool.
Love it.
Very cool. Mendoza. Rebecca in the house. Woo! And anybody wants to put on their cameras, that's okay too. It's Friday.
Uh-oh.
Love to see some faces. That'd be awesome. You don't have to.
My face is all sweaty from our steps challenge. I'm on my treadmill right now.
That's why you're in top 5, girl. That's crazy. Mine, bummer is mine's all on a bike and it doesn't transfer very well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my Peloton doesn't do it. I can burn off, 500 and some calories in 20
Put
miles.
the watch on your ankle.
Here's
I don't have a watch.
Halpreet.
Get a phone strap for your ankle.
That'd be a pain in the butt, man.
Yeah.
Gino's on.
Oh look, Gino is here.
He is here.
Oh, Gino will be on the call. He's just, and you know him. He'll have commentary.
Halpreet's in space. There he is. Uh-oh.
I said I was going to be, I told
Where we
Don
at,
I was
Jimmy?
going to be in listen only mode.
It's almost impossible, huh?
I'll try.
All right. Rebecca's by the pool. I love that. Good for her, but she's taking time to still be on the call. Rebecca's one of my peeps, man. I love her. Ken Kendall on. Oh, Cynthia's coming on. That's cool.
Giorgio.
Yeah.
Tracy.
Faye's on. I like
Love
it. Hey, Kathy. Tracy Grant. Oh, she turned on her camera. Thank you, Tracy. How you doing? You guys can unmute yourself, by the way. There's a little mic button. If you ever want to unmute yourself, you put your, okay. See, now I have control to actually mute Gino. It's hard to mute Gino.
Yeah, it's a rarity.
Yeah.
I have a child like that at home, so I know what it's like.
All right. So it's just a tad over 2. We're just gonna give it a few more minutes. Let's more people on before we jump into COVID survival plan. We got some really good stuff for you that we put a lot of time and effort into. I promise you it'll be worth your while. It'll be fun. It'll be interactive. It'll be informative and game changing. It's gonna be some fun stuff.
Hey Don, I've seen some people jump on, by the way, who are having record months. I wonder who those people are right now. They're not COVID survival people. These are COVID thriving people.
Good point.
Who is that? I see some people in the chat box here. So if that's you, give us a holler. Just let us know that something good is happening out there, right?
Hey, Carlotta. Woo. Who dat?
Is by the pool.
Is our resident who dat. Carlotta, you know my fiance is from there too, right? I thought you'd like that. Another who dat. We were actually supposed to be there not too long ago, but for some reason, not so much. So just give it a little bit more time. Anybody, how's things going? Anybody got some input on how things are going? You excited about the future? What are you guys up to? Hey, Frank, thanks for joining us. More people jumping on. Denise Davis.
All right.
Denise is not going to want me to say how long we've known each other. Please don't. Since 88.
Yeah, that's when I got licensed, was 88. So that's met.
That's how far we go back. We were both 12 at the time.
Prodigies.
Exactly. That was a fun office though, way back in the day.
It was good memories. I still have friends from them, including you.
You still talk to Cindy Randall?
I do actually. She just sent me a referral recently.
Yeah, I talk to her and her son all the time still.
Yeah.
Hey, Felicia. Cool.
All right.
I appreciate those who did go ahead and put their cameras on. That's kind of cool. I like it being a little more interactive and fun. We have a chat box open, so feel free to answer questions. This is kind of an open forum. We do have a PowerPoint to kind of go through to make sure we stay on track with what we want to present. But any input, this is for you. This is not a sales pitch for Finance America or anything else. This is our way of giving back and preparing our friends like you and our real estate professionals and partners and friends on how to take advantage of an upcoming real estate boom. Raise your hand if you feel that there's gonna be a real estate boom coming after this Corona crisis. All right, a few hands up, I do. And we're gonna go over why. And some of you may already know why, but we're gonna give you some slides. And just so you know, for being on this call, you're gonna get the PowerPoint. So you'll have these slides to share with your real estate agent, your clients. When buyers and sellers are afraid of the current market, you'll be able to go, well, here's some good reasons why we're heading into some good times and why prices aren't gonna go down and why you need to sell now, and why you need to buy now. So we're walking into a really good time. So for those of you that did show up on time, we're gonna go ahead and get rocking and rolling. You good with that, Donnie?
Let's do this puppy.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off, most of you know me, but those who don't, Don Getling with Finance of America, the Don and Gino Show, the National Real Estate Cafe. Gino, my partner's online there, side by side. And then I brought with me my business coach, good friend, coach of the stars, who's gonna help me through this. We've worked on this for quite some time, Donnie Tuttle. Thanks for being part of this, Donnie.
Glad to be here. It's gonna be fun.
So I've been doing this for 33 years, I'm gonna admit it, and I still have a weekly coach. And Donnie, I've had coaching my whole life. I believe in coaching, I believe in accountability and direction and support, and Donnie's done a great job. So together we put together a package that we call the COVID survival plan, tied in with, and I'll go ahead and jump into the PowerPoint. I'll share my screen. There we go. I think this is the right one, hopefully. Yep, cool. And I'll share. And you see it, Donnie?
Yeah, right there.
All right, cool. So we call it the COVID survival plan with our goal of,
Double click on one. We're seeing the whole thing there. There you go.
oops. Okay, there we go. You good?
No, we're still seeing the whole thing.
Oh, maybe I clicked on the wrong
Seeing
one.
all of the slides. Just click
Oh,
on.
okay, I know which one. I clicked on the wrong one. Let me reshare. I'll stop
You got
share.
the double screen set up.
Oops. Come on. It's not letting me do this. Excellent.
Just
So as
switch that
Don,
screen. Just switch that screen to PowerPoint.
just double click
Okay,
on the one that we're looking at, where it has all of them.
got it.
So while Don, there we go.
Got
Bada
it.
bing, bada boom.
Okay. Then I'll do this one this way. Got it. Okay. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Sorry about that. I had two open. That way I know what slides are coming up, to be honest with you, so I can be prepared for the next slides. All
Don,
right.
it still takes us back to your prep. It still takes
It was
us
up
back.
for a second, but now we see all of them again.
Okay.
Yep, now
Hold
we're
up.
good.
Now.
Okay.
No. Where's it at now? Showing
It's
all?
in front of us. It's looking good.
We have the first page now.
Okay. Okay, evidently my screens are got attitudes of which one's which. Okay, so we're gonna walk through why we feel we're heading into a real estate boom, and then we're gonna give you some real good tools, tips, suggestion, direction, and we're gonna stay with you throughout. This is a total our way of giving back to you to help you prepare, because we feel coming out of this recession that it's going to be an incredible housing boom. And we'll just dive right into right now. There we go, going here. So a lot of you right now, is this your home office? I mean, I feel a lot of you
Keep your
are
cameras
trying to,
off. If that's you, keep your cameras off, please.
what's that?
If this is them, we want the cameras off. I don't want to see that off.
Good point, good point. So a lot of us are figuring out how to work from home. And a lot of us are, unfortunately, a lot of your peers and our peers are putting their head in the sand, and you'll see that later, and not putting a plan together to help you move to the next.
I don't know why he's coming around there. He does have a gas
I
truck.
got you, Don.
You have gas,
Got it?
Going,
you
going.
know, the thing on, but
You're good, bud.
Okay, cool. So yeah, if you guys can keep your phones muted for a little bit, and then we'll ask later.
You're going to have to mute them. I can't.
I can mute. It was Frank. I
Oh, it's
muted
Frank.
him.
There you
Okay.
go.
So right now, this is all of us working from home. So let's start with some good news of why this is important, why you need to stay tuned. We're going to roll through this, and then we're going to give you some great information at the end and some great tools and a nice gift at the very end. All right. So let's start with the good news. The good news is, after this crisis, we're patient and stay safe, we'll be ready. So the good news is a recession does not mean a housing crisis. Some of you, I'm sure, have heard from your buyers and sellers that they're scared to death that we're heading into another housing crisis. Raise your hand if you know some of those. I guarantee you do. We hear about it on our end of it quite a bit. But the good news is this is not like 2008 in any way, shape, or form. In fact, we're going to be the ones bringing us out of the doldrums. All right, so this is similar. This is not like the housing crash of 2007, 2008. This is more like 9/11. Very similar. It's based, this crash, this intermediate crash, although it's awful. And we pray for those who are dealing with it and have sick and loved ones who have lost their lives. That's awful. But it is very similar to 9/11, the fact that it's based on fear, angst, anxiety for the general public. Also, it's affecting the same industries that it affected back in 9/11, which is the airlines, leisure, hospitality, restaurants, entertainment, and so forth. So it's very similar to 9/11. That's why we know what direction we're going and why we'll come out of this rather quickly and how we're going to come out of it, because it's very similar. So the .com 9/11 crash, basically similar. The S&P 500 stock, you saw it crash close to almost the same, almost 45%. We were down about 40% this shot, but you can see what happened in the appreciation levels. Despite us going into recession and the stock market crash, we had record appreciation levels. back in 9/11. Also, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, all of them feel that we're going to have a dip in our GDP, we're going to dip in our economy, we're going to head into a recession, but it should be a short recession. You can see that we're going to jump back. Now, it might not be as dramatic as this slide showing, but we should have quite a fast rebound. And thankfully, a lot of it's due to the government jumping in full force in helping keep the economy going as best as it can, helping the economy rebound, and helping businesses stay afloat. So they're going to inject a ton of money into the economy, as you can see, to help us rebound as quickly as possible and get back on our feet, because we had a robust economy heading into the unfortunate coronavirus. All right, so there's going to be a fear, of course, with the initial jobless claims. Everyone's afraid of that and what that's going to do to our economy. And you can see now that as of this week, we just updated this slide, we're over 30 million individuals that have filed for unemployment. So, of course, that's going to bring a lot of fear. So where are those job losses? A lot of the job losses are, like we mentioned, food services, drinking places, bartenders, retail, and so forth. So we're talking 60 to 75% of those who lost their jobs are in those demographics and jobs. Good news for us, unfortunate for them, but good news for us, and don't want to pick on anybody in any shape or form, but those are not really the bulk of our home buyers, are they? They're not typically, they're in the lower income brackets that are not typically in our home buying tier. So once we get through the fear, we believe the housing market will go right back. And why we're not going to have, why the housing markets do well? Well, we're going to have continued wage gains. Interest rates are projected to stay super low. We're talking below 4%, and I'll show you some facts on that for quite some time. Rents will continue to rise. And of course, what's going to keep our values where they're at and going up? Historically low inventories. Back in 2008, we actually had too much inventory, too much builder, too much flexibility in lending standards. We don't have any of that. Right now, we're just basically have a dip in the market, and then we're going to head back. So here's why prices are going to stay. Look at where the inventory levels are now compared to where they were in 2008. We're talking about half of where they were back in 2008. And we're below the average of 2.5 million. We're at 1.9. Now, all of us here on this call know where inventory levels are. We've had, 300 homes available for 300,000 people? We don't have enough inventory. So there are home buildings happening. That's a good thing. We're going to make current home buyers want to buy brand new homes, opening the doors for first-time home buyers. And Denise and I and a few of us have been in this for a long time. We've seen when there's houses being built in this area. We had some robust.
Hey, Don, we had a question flash up from Rebecca saying, hey, is this national or California, or what's going on with this stats that you're showing?
National. These all national numbers. I wish we had that kind of inventory out here. Wouldn't you like that? You guys would be like, woo, we got a lot more houses to sell. But it's national average. I mean, obviously on the West Coast in certain areas, it's even worse. We don't have near enough inventory. All right, so here's the good news. Why are we heading into a housing boom? And this is no surprise for a lot of you. A lot of you do your homework, so I'm not going to belittle the fact, but we want to give you some slides to help your buyers and sellers out. Bottom line is the millennials, believe it or not, the oldest millennials, we always think of them as kids, but the oldest ones are now 39. They're between 30 and 39 right now in the prime buying years. All right. They are coming, and any of you tired of having your millennials in the home, or maybe the millennials are tired of being in your home after this? I think no better time than now for them to want to get out. So, but there's more. There's more good news of why we have a housing boom coming. A lot of good news. And this is great stuff to show your sellers and buyers. And again, we'll give you this presentation. It's going to be on the databaseaccelerator.com. More to come. All right. So here's what's really going to drive home buying. As you can see, those who are single, about 38% of them in this age range want to buy homes. Once they start popping out, they get married and start popping out kids, they buy homes up to 80 and 82%. We're talking almost all of them want to buy homes. Here's more proof. Look at the popularity of the Google search terms. Back in 2008, 2012. Look at how they've jumped 2018, 2019. Google search terms, wedding registries and baby registries. Huge. They're getting married and they're having children and they're going to need to buy homes. Any of you ready to help them with that? I think so. And we're going to make sure you're prepared to do that. Here's the other part. Coronials are coming. So with this pandemic, a lot of us are stuck at home. Supposedly, that means there's more babies coming. And so in another 9 months or so, more babies coming, more people needing to buy homes, more millennials buying homes. This is all good news. But wait, there's more. Here's some demographics just so you can see. This is housing starts, which we know is very important, and home sales. Look at home sales 2019. So this is national, by the way, Rebecca. 5,200 homes being sold, jumped up to 5,400 in Q4 2019, Q1 5,400. Then it's going to drop in Q2. These are projections. We obviously know it's dropping. You guys all feel it right now. The good news, Q3 we'll start getting a little rebound. Q4 we should have, if not Q1 in 2020. These are just projections, but we see a dramatic jump. There's a lot of pent-up demand for homes, as you know. Look at the numbers going forward all the way through to 2022. Solid numbers all the way through 2022. All right, here's another good reason that our home buying is going to stay consistent. It's called purchasing power and affordability. Look at where interest rates are going, are projected by Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, MBA, National Association of Realtors. All of them project that the interest rate should stay on average somewhere around 3.5% for quite some time. That's going to fuel our market. Nothing like our home affordability is better than the 70s right now, believe it or not. You're talking in the threes. I mean, I know Denise will admit that we bought homes in the double digits. So the affordability is what's going to fuel the markets for years to come. GDP, you're going to see a drop. You can see that drop. I have arrows there, but you can see also by the circles how GDP is going to jump because we're going to have a quick rebound in our market. So this is all great news. So if we stay positive and prepare, and Donnie's going to help with that, and we have some tools for you, we're going to prepare you for the next housing boom. And if you don't, those of you who've gone through the ups and downs of the markets and didn't prepare, and then the market tanked and you didn't see it coming, because you never do. And all of a sudden, when it hits, it's done. And you're going to wish you would have done something. You wish you would have been prepared. You wish you would have been in front of more of your buyers and sellers and the people that know, love, and trust you. We're going to show you how. We just want to make sure that this is not your strategy.
Not a good plan.
A lot of your compatriots, just so you know, I'm on a lot of calls. Daniel's on a lot of calls. There are a lot of your competition doing this, just waiting for the coronavirus to pass us by so they can go back to work. We're going to give you advantages so that when we get through it, they're going to come to you instead of somebody else. That is our goal. And we have some very easy ways to do it. All you know that you should be hitting your database. But how do you do it? When do you do it? We're going to give you some very strategic, easy steps, even calendars, even content, so that you can do it very easily so that they know who to go to when we come on the other side of this and we have this housing boom. You're just going to grow your business. This is an opportunity for you to grow your business 2 to 4 to 5 times. I'm not exaggerating. This is good stuff. So moving forward, I'm going to have Donnie go through our COVID survival plan. Please hang in there because it's good stuff. We're only halfway through already. And Donnie's going to go through some fun specifics on how to do that. Donnie, you want to take over, buddy?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to drive. Don, do me a favor. Go ahead and stop sharing your screen for just a moment.
Got it.
And I just want to let you guys know that I get paid, like my job is to help people form habits. We all know that the answer is going to be to get into our database. Like that's the answer. But the reason we don't do it is usually an emotional and a psychological reason. And a lot of that has to do with perceived complexity or difficulty. And what we want to do is we want to help to lower those barriers and give you something that is simple and easy and something you can run with. It's kind of like when I was a kid and the teacher would give a homework like on a Friday or a Thursday, and you know, you wanted to go play football. She had to make sure that you could fold it up and put it in your pocket if she wanted to make sure it got done. So that's what I'm going to do for you right now. So this is not the plan, but I'm going to say this before I even give you the plan. This is a day, this is the time we need to be done. Come on, clean up your database, right?
No better
Update
time
the
than now.
contact info, clean house, make sure you know the people that are in there. And right, we've got to do that, because before we can do anything and take action, we've got to have a clean list. Would you agree?
You have to. I mean, no better time if you're sitting at home going, well, I can't go out and see people and I can't go and do this. I can't. Start going through your database. And we're going to show you some ways to do that even better. So go ahead, Donnie.
Well, a lot of people, Don, we don't actually reach out to people, or a lot of people have actually done their head in the sand right here during COVID-19 because they're afraid that if I reach out, I'm going to sound weird or salesy, or, you know, and I just want to address that right up here in the very beginning. And, you know, we are going to talk about techniques with Facebook, email, and text, but the main thing is that you have the mindset that you're serving before selling.
Super important right now more than ever.
And the other thing is, you know, just a little tip, keep it positive, not political. You know, like it doesn't matter what happens out there. They're always going to find a way to make two camps of people. And one camp says the other camp is idiots. That's not going to help grow your business. So just stay out of that. This is positive. This is empowering. And that's what you have to be for people to look towards you. We're going to talk about some tech, right? If you're using these, good job for you. If you're not, then buckle up. We'll talk about some of these, but we really recommend that you are using Total Expert, using BombBomb. We definitely want to do some video stuff that even whether or not you have BombBomb or not, you have a phone, right? We could be doing video from that. And I'm going to leave you here with a really cool product that you can use for free. It's called Mematic. And so it's just a way to have fun with your people. So the tech is one thing, but I've got to tell you this, you know, there was a time, and I'm just going to look at all these Brady Bunch faces here. There was a time, and my wife is in a room nearby here, so I got to be careful not to say this too loud. Don, we were in church, and my wife walked up to an individual, put her arm around him and grabbed his rear end. And she thought it was me because he happened to have a really nice haircut and be dressed in clothing that resembled what I was wearing. And can you imagine how surprised she was, and he was, when he turned around and he wasn't me? This is actually, that's what a lot of us are doing, how a lot of us are prospecting. We're grabbing the wrong people's butts. We got the wrong thing going on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify your approach to your people, so you're not grabbing the wrong people's butts, and then you are grabbing the right people's butts. Like we got to put things in order. And so the very first thing we do is let's go ahead and stratify. I'm going to give you 3 simple categories to place your database in right now, and I'm going to give you a plan of action for each of these groups. Okay, I call it the connection pyramid. I don't know. I'm coming up with a snappy name for it. If there's someone doing a wise crack on the chat, Don, you're gonna have to read that to me, okay? But the 3 categories are love you, know you, and need to know you. Now, love you, these are the people who are, I'm seeing them rolling in right now, I know. These are the people that you've worked with, and they know you, and they will refer you out. I believe that we can help those people to refer you out even more. And so that's what we want to do with those. The people who know you, they know what you do. They see you on Facebook. They're one of your 12,000 friends on Facebook that you see stuff from, but they haven't used you for anything. Then of course there's the need to know you category, which, you know, those are people you just need to introduce to.
But there's more of those than you think. You think they know you, and more need to know you, and you need to let more know what you do. You think they do. Oh, wait. Raise your hand if you've had a friend say they just bought or sold a home and they didn't use you. And then they went, oh, you do real estate? I don't know how many friends I've had do that to Gino and I, and we go work out with them at the gym or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, we just refinanced. And we're like, why didn't you use us? I'm like, oh, you guys do refinances? I thought you only did purchases. What? So it's imperative that you let them know in a subtle way by giving information and all the stuff that Donnie's going to show you. There's a way to do it without seeming salesy or cheesy, and that's important. That's that whole give first.
Yeah, let me start right now, because these are the people that, as long as lockdown exists, like as this is happening, by the way, you're not allowed to talk to the people on the bottom of the pyramid until you start at the top. That's my rule. If I were coaching you, it's like, work with these people first, because that's where you're going to get the most traction. It's an easier conversation and you're not going to resist it. And here it's simple. Donnie, what do I say? What do I say? Well, here you go. You ready? First off, before you say anything, you be you. You know, like me and Don, we probably are a little bit more cheesy, I think, than most people.
Oh, Bill Milam's on the call too.
Who? And I'm seeing a lot of butt jokes flying around out there. So like, you know, that's funny, but it's, you know, you got to be you. And so here, all right, quick poll. Ready? I want you to actually look through this information, right? Every one of us comes to the table with kind of like, I call it our persona, you know, and the question is, are you the funny guy or the cool guy? Are you the nerd with all the information? Are you the romantic? Are you the super serious one? Or are you just happy-go-lucky? So here's a quick poll. Everyone right now, go to the chat box. Which dog are you? Who are you? Who are you in this? And Don, I'm going to count on you to hold people to track with this. But the goal is that no matter what you say, you don't have to act like someone different.
Becca, they're all so cute.
You just go be you. You be you. Those are that is like, as you're filtering this, the question is, what would you do? Not someone else. This is you. Cool. I'm going to keep on going here.
Yeah,
but I'm going to start out with the love you people.
I can see Bill being the serious dog.
I'm going to start out with, okay, let's look through some of these people here. So we've got Denise is a golden retriever. Let's see.
Golden retriever.
Bill is the freaking funny dog. Okay.
There's no doubt about that.
The serious dog. We've got some people who didn't choose a dog. That's not cool. You got to choose a dog.
Steve. I'm a dog on a boat.
A dog on the boat. Happy-go-lucky. You know what? I'm going back to the dogs until everyone chooses a dog. Choose a dog.
I'm a happy-go-lucky, obviously.
Me.
I'm also part of that goofy though, like Bill though. Obviously, I try to be funny, but maybe I'm not so funny.
I'm probably gonna be the guy up on the top left. That'll be me. I think
I'm funny-go-lucky.
All right. I think Gino. Where's Gino in this? Is he this guy? Is that him? Or no? He's the cool dog. He's a cool dog.
He tries to be cool, but he's also a nerd.
All right.
Yeah, so I think I'm that guy, but I'm the guy to the right, actually.
You're the guy to the right. And you know what? Sometimes, as long as it's who we think we are that matters, right?
Yeah, humor's not Gino's, strong point.
Here's the deal: the people who love you. This is so easy. And by the way, before I even tell you what to do with these people, I'm going to tell you first that I have the teacher's key for this test, and it's on databaseaccelerator.com. And so when you go into database, you can type in database Excel.
Yeah, just in case you can't spell accelerator.
Yep. And
it's
from there,
you start going database Excel.
You're gonna log on, and you'll be able to get into the program, and you'll have access to all of this for free. So the point is like it's there.
We gave away the gift.
Dummy proof
already.
24 things for you to say and post out there and get visual with your people. Got to be visible. All right. But if people love you, I do not come home every day and remind my wife of what I do. I don't tell my family or my best friends what I do. And the weird thing is that we think as real estate agents that we have to. And the reality is you don't. This is where we start feeling weird about it. So here's all you have to do. Go love on them. And here's how love sounds, right? How are you doing? By the way, does that mean something right now, Don?
More important than ever, again, I love those who are on camera. Raise your hand if somebody's just done that to you. Just say, hey, how you doing? And then feel good. I'm sorry, it's just simple. It's really good. I've had a couple people, and you, on the other hand, raise your hand if you were waiting for the sales pitch from some of your salespeople. Someone that you know, like say it's a title rep or a lender or somebody, and you go, wave.
I know what you
Oh,
do.
they just actually checking on me? That's
Stop it.
refreshing. It was really great.
4 phrases you can use right now. How are you doing? I was thinking of you. Hey, you remember when we went fishing, wherever? Hey, I noticed that you, and this is on social media.
And you gotta be careful on that one. You can't put on, I've been watching your posts. I noticed you've been eating a lot.
Yeah. Death by COVID, if that happens. Let's look at the people that know you.
It's too convenient right now.
Right. Your
That's why
job.
I do videos from here up now only.
Right. Yes. Keep at a distance so no one can harm you. Your job with people who know you is like you want to educate and you want to get them curious. And so education is going to look like, right, it's stories of you solving problems. It's top questions, it's top fears. And by the way, there are a lot of those questions and fears happening right now. You can address. People are looking for a calming voice. Here are some examples. How forbearance works. Market conditions. You can do that once a week. No one's going to get sick of that. No one's going to get mad at you. You know, the expected rebound, the real estate boom, not a crash. Share, by the way, and if you just want to cheat on this, just go to number 5 and 6 here. You can just share the stuff on Real Estate Cafe or on KCM, keeping current matters.
Gino and I are always posting stuff that you can utilize to share on the National Real Estate Cafe or the donandgino.com, our YouTube channel. We always have stuff that you can go, hey, you know what? And you will be the educated one because we do our research for you. That's all Gino and I do is research, hundreds of stuff every week of what's really happening in the real estate and financial markets. We're now economic journalists. How about that word? Kind of cool, huh?
And you don't have to invent this stuff. And by the way, Sonia, everyone, dropped in the link for databaseaccelerator.com. Go ahead and you're going to want to open that in another link because there's a giveaway, a few giveaways that we're doing right there. Sonia, thank you for doing that. You don't have to invent everything. And that's the whole idea. And the third group, in this group, we also want to engage them. And so engaging looks like this. How would you? When do you? What do you? Where do you? Why would you? And here are some examples of that. Hey, here's my graduation. What did yours look like?
Fun
right?
stuff.
Yeah. Hey, what's the best thing on Netflix? Like it's where we're getting people to say stuff and share stuff with you.
I love the working from home fail. We all have those.
Right? Family shares, kids activities, recipes, all of these things.
What do you miss most, or what's your first restaurant you're going to when this is all over? Boy, we did that with our office. Everyone nuts, like, oh, I can't wait to go. And 90% of them were Mexican food, by the way, and the other ones were sushi.
Yeah. And we all want a Corona too, I'm sure.
Oh, nothing's stopping me on that.
Right. And then, by the way, does anyone not need fun and humor right now? Memes. If you're not using memes, actually, I'm sure everyone here is, whether you know it or not. And I'll show you what that is. It's not a meme, by the way, it's a meme. Personal stuff. How about this? John Krasinski's Good News Show.
Have you guys seen that? It's hilarious. It's really fun. It's a good time. You can share that with your group, with your friends, with your peeps. It's just fun stuff. And worst haircut? Leave me out of it.
Haircut.
I got my own.
Home office fails.
Corona cut.
The Corona cut. There should be a website for coronacuts.com. Someone buy it.
No doubt. Yeah, because they show you on TV how you can cut your hair, or your wife can cut your hair, or whatever. I'd like to see some of those.
I want to get the Flowbee, right? The home office fails, homeschooling mishaps. I've had a lot of those. So these like, again, just this is about you being fun, staying in front of people. You know, here's what memes are, by the way. I don't know if you can see this. You know, this is pre-COVID. You know, that meme would be. I got a post-COVID one in a moment. You know, so if you've seen these, did you know that you can actually make them? Now you can Google and just say fun real estate memes or fun COVID memes, but you can make them on a program called Mematic. And
we also
literally,
have a gift for you at the end. We have a bunch ready for you to go.
thank you, Don, for sharing that, because that's the reality is like, if you don't want to take the time to make this, don't reinvent the wheel. Don Getling and his crowd have pulled together almost 30 of these things, and you can just plug and play. Have
Do one a
some
day.
fun. Have some fun with that. And I believe, Don, that we are going to kick in, because what happens, Don, if like, you know, you're at the place and again, it just feels too difficult. You don't know what to do. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to hand the wheel over to you and lead us, man.
All right, let me get to, I was so enthralled. I'm behind on my slideshow because I was watching you. Good stuff. Okay, so bottom line, I'm going to go into, we're all trying to figure out what to post or what to send or how to send it and all that good stuff. So we have another, let's see if I can share this now. Share screen. Did that work this time?
Yeah.
Okay. So the problem is maybe you don't know what to post or how to post and all that good stuff. So we have a solution for you, another solution that basically, go here. It's called Total Expert. We have a CRM system that we can co-brand with you that has hundreds and hundreds of content for anything you can think of. It's first time home buyer. It's what do I say during the COVID, meaning, you know, what specials are out there, programs out there, you name it. There's so much content you can go through and go, today I want to send this, I want to send this. And what's really cool is they're co-branded. I mean, it could be just, you know, close from, you know, about our e-close. Hey, just so you know, if you're worried about not being able to close your deal, we can do an e-close right now. We're still working. We had a special for our service workers. Basically, we're giving them a discount. We're covering their appraisal for anybody that basically our nurses and doctors and all the essential workers. We're giving a discount to. And this is prepared so you can do the same thing. You just choose what you want to do, but it's all co-branded like this. And like here, helping you take advantage of a historical low rates. Now may be a good time to refi. Oh, maybe a good time to buy. And it's all co-branded pieces ready to go. And basically you align with, you know, Finance America LO. If you don't have one, we'll align you with one and we'll give you a way to contact us. And we'll align you with one and basically you're in the system. You can go in there and say, I want this. And it's super easy. Sonia, who's on the call, can help you navigate through to learn it. It's a great system with more content you could ever, and then we can put you on campaigns where it automatically sends out information to your clients on a regular basis. It is a phenomenal program. All right, I'm going to stop sharing, give it back to you. But if you guys are interested in aligning with someone who can help you with these type of things, just giving you all the solutions we can to make sure you have content.
All right, let me share for a bit, Don. And so here's the thing. I'm gonna challenge you with this. If like again, I'm just gonna treat you like you're my coaching client, and I'm gonna say this. Just do a 5-5-1-1 plan. Keep it simple. Let's not reinvent the wheel. Let's do 5 love yous a day. 5 a day. 5 interactions. And an interaction could be you going to someone's Facebook and just liking and commenting on something they've shared. 1 post a day. Now we saw the post. I gave you the calendar. We've got 24 days ready for you. 1 post a day. You know, in 1 email a week, something that's going out to your group per week. Now, here's the deal. Here's where the rubber meets the road, right? We know what to do. We get excited about doing it, but we always seem to kind of put it on hold. I'm going to ask every one of you to do something right now. Like you're seeing right here, this is what Database Accelerator looks like, or databaseexcel.com or databaseaccelerator.com. Sonia dropped the link in the comments. And if you were to scroll down to the bottom, now, first off, we have all the great stuff for those of you who went to Momentum Builder. We have all the videos from that sitting there. But at the very bottom, we are doing this. Instead of you paying $50 a month for you to enroll in the classes and all of that, we're giving this away free. This is you getting a course, getting a track that will help you to stay on track, to communicate, not just with the how-to, but really to help with a mindset along the way, and then giving you a little assignment at the end of every class. There's 18 videos, 20 videos, something like that. all of the materials from this. We have our 24 day guide as far as what to post, just to kind of simplify it. All of those things are right here. You would scroll down, click on the enroll now. This is free. It'll ask you for your name and your email and your password. And that is it. Once you get in, you're going to have the ability to access all of these materials and be able to jump in and actually, Don and I, we're going to be doing a couple of coaching sessions with the people. So live sessions to coach people through the program to help you stay on track and accountable to what you're doing. Do that now. Don't put it off. Sign up right now. It's free. We made that for you. That's the whole design of this whole thing. So it's free. Go there now. While we're doing that, again, you get your 24-day content calendar. And the question is when are you going to do this? We can lead you, we can guide you in that, but we really just wanted to bring you to a place to where we've made something that's going to bless you and help you to be better.
All right, I was trying to get in. Donnie, can you get into your database accelerator, kind of show what it looks like? Because I want them to see that the tools are there ready for you. This is not a sales pitch. We're not selling anything on this. We did put it together so that our agents can sign up for it and get the classes, because the classes are super cool that Donnie put together. They just walk you through it, and what's cool is when you're done with the 2 to 5 minute course, you hit complete, and it just walks you through what we all know we should be doing. So what's nice is, look at here, we put together.
Here, by the way, once you jump in, all of the materials are these first. It says COVID materials. You just jump in, and once you're there, you don't really want to watch that, but there's no real video, but you download the course or the download there. Mm-hmm. And then as we're going, really what we have is we have a short 4-minute video, sometimes with downloads, sometimes not, but it just gives you something to check off along your journey as you guys are going.
So this whole, like you can see here, the COVID. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Donnie.
No, I was just going to say, it gives you a track to follow to make sure that you're keeping it simple and you're moving forward in a way that's just going to empower you. This is the stuff I've done with, I can't tell you how many hundreds of people, and they pay good money for it. So it's yours for free if you want it.
Yeah, I know what I pay you, Donnie.
You're getting it for enough for all of you. So that's why it's free.
But what's cool is, go to the top, Donnie. I mean, on top of like the classes, which are really good, I've gone through them. They're really good because they're like, hey, I know I should be doing that. Or that's cool. I never thought about doing it that way. This whole thing, that COVID Survival and Thrive Guide, is basically, you download it, by the way, and it gives you this whole slide deck. So you'll have all this slide deck to share with your clients. And then also there's a bunch of memes. There's like 30 different memes that you can download and share on your Facebook or send it to your friends, that type of thing.
Look at all these memes. Oh, Don, I didn't even look at the sex one. I did not monitor what you gave me. So we've got something in here about sex.
Not what you think, Beck. I see you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
it catches attention though, right? No, they're all fun. They're all good. So those are there, and we're just trying to give you a lot of good content. This will help you. What's cool is, if you sign up for the Database Accelerator, we're also going to share with you on a regular basis updated information where you communicate with you on a regular basis. Hey, are you guys doing this? Did you think about doing this? Hey, we got to, for example, I'll probably get Ethan Butte with BombBomb. Who uses BombBomb, by the way? Please, if you're not using BombBomb, holy cow. It's the easiest way to communicate with your clients, because it's like the way I'm talking to you now. It's sincere, it's quick. You can tell with your Outlook, and you basically click on a little record button and say, blah, 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 blah. I'm really happy to see you, and just checking in with you. Send.
Well, yeah, and I can say this is absolutely the only online platform approved of and endorsed by Joe Exotic. So if you don't do this, you might not ever financially recover. No, I'm kidding. You don't have to do this, but you definitely want to be working that database. And Don, we definitely need to mention the fact that there are like the other, the reality of like, you have there's so many great things out there that we're going to make sure that they're still seeing, the National Real Estate Cafe. And of course,
our Don and Gina show, we're providing content, but it's all real stuff, by the way. We debunk, most of the time we're debunking the media. The media is throwing out stuff to scare the hell out of you, and it doesn't mean anything. Where we go, you know what that report really means, or do you know what this means? You know, like with the forbearance, we did, you know, right away we put out a video on forbearance might not what you think it is. It's not free money. Be careful. You know, it could ruin your credit. It could, you know, there's so many other things. So we keep giving you updates on a regular basis, and we're going to do that on a regular basis. Keep it. So when you're in Database Accelerator, if there's any of the tools you see, like BombBomb, like you want to find out more about somebody to help you with your databasing, you want NRE Cafe, you want anything, basically. Let me do this. I'm going to have to mute. Somebody's typing away. No, let me mute.
Banging that keyboard.
Mute all. There we go. All right, everybody's muted now. So bottom line is, if you need anything in the Database Accelerator, you can click discounts and tools. Just put which tools you're interested in. We'll send you the information, such as BombBomb. We have a certain link with it, gives you a 14-day free trial. We'll make sure, and we just want to make sure that you're getting the information you want. And that's the only reason we're not just throwing a bunch of links in there. We want to make sure that you're getting the service and the tools that you need to move forward. Before we go, I see Steve Corn on. Steve, you have anything to add, buddy?
Thanks, Don. Yeah, listen, I appreciate the information, guys. Great content. Great time to spend with you today. You know, a lot of times, a lot of people on this call that I'm working with and talking to, and you know, in addition to all these tools, you know, the good old-fashioned, you know, reach out, face-to-face contact. I guess just want to reiterate, ask lots of questions, man. Just, you know, how are things going on? What do you need? Do you have what you need? Can I help you with anything? But I think the message needs to also be prepared for that person to ask you how you're doing. And when that happens, you want to give a personal check-in, but also plant the seed for what's happening in your real estate business. And they're going to be surprised as hell to find out that the market is robust, the interest rates are low, and they're going to say, is now a good time to buy or sell real estate? Have a great response to that question. Be ready with data. You know, don't go off in a big old long dissertation, but have something better than, yeah, it's a great time to buy or sell. Take the opportunity to really capitalize on an opportunity to let them know what a great time it is to sell, what a great time it is to buy. And then turn the conversation right back on them and just say, you know, so what's the first meal you're going to have? What restaurant are you going to go to? What theme park? What are you going to do? Just keep asking lots of questions.
Good stuff, Steve, as always. And we're going to keep sharing. I mean, really, right now is the best time to prepare, because once we come out of this, you're going to get busy again. I mean, our industry is full of distractions. Bottom line, I've been in it for a long time. We all have distractions. We can always be busy. Right now, if you prepare to connect with your database and let them know you're around, that you care and all that, when we come at it, they're going to think of you and not somebody else. And it's going to be too late for you to go back in your database and create these habits. That's why Donnie put together 24 days of doing this stuff to where you go, wow, this is easy. You know, our #1 real estate team out here in this valley, you know who they are. Their strength is literally, they go through their Facebook page and she goes through the A's
Comment.
in one day. The next day, she goes through the B's, just connecting and touching base on them. The next day, C's. Let's see, that's 26 letters, 26 out of the 30 days. That's what she does. We're just trying to give you some tools and some thoughts and make it easy for you so that you do communicate with your clientele base, your Facebook people, and not seem cheesy. Just if you serve, I promise you'll get back. And that's what this is all about.
Rob asked the question, and I'm glad that he did. He said you have scripts for videos, and I would say that the videos you can go.
We'll provide it. Actually, Gino and I are doing the video right now, right after this, literally, because we updated the full. Actually, there's even more to the presentation that you can share with your clients. You can actually kind of copycat us, use the thing, and do your own video if you want. Zoom video, record it. If you guys know how to do that, basically just put on Zoom and hit record, and then you can share that. Maybe download it to a YouTube. It's easier for them to click on, and we're going to do that. We'll give you a YouTube clip of how we presented it, so you can be a little bit more articulate on what those screens really mean. So when you go through, it's a great time to buy, and here's why. Because you have hardly any competition. No one's selling their home right now. They're really afraid. Hey, it's a great time to sell because you have less competition and buyers are more willing to negotiate. There's always a silver lining depending on where your mindset is. So that's what we're trying to give you is now is a great, great time. And action's coming already. Raise your hand if you see it starting to pick back up again. Anyone? I mean, I'm seeing it. We're seeing it. Steve's seen it. I know he's in escrow. He sees it. The activity's already picking up. Don't wait till it's too late. That's why we're doing this now is we'd love you guys to start connecting now.
Yeah, Rob was asking for a tool. Rob, the tool I would actually recommend to you is called headliner.app.
I didn't know that one.
All it does is it puts, I would never use it for something this long, but you could. But it gives it, he's just asking for transcripts at the bottom of the videos. Don't like, you can do that, but like the more details you put into what you're doing, the less likely you are to do it. And again, like the main thing is
too much. Yeah, Donnie, we've learned that one. We've done enough of these. If you put too much information, they're all attracted to the information and not really what you're trying to relay. You got to be one-on-one talking to, just like I'm trying to do with all of you, and hopefully we've done a good job of that, of really being sincere and being honest and opening up so you can connect. And that's what this whole point of this and the database accelerator and the tools in it and the steps in the database accelerator is just to help you use. All right, I'll say raise your hand if 80% to 70 to 80% of your business comes from your database or sphere of influence. Everyone. Sorry, there's no way. I've been in this way too long. And when I sit down with you guys and do planning, Steve does it too. I know he does the planning. We've had these meetings. And every time we're like, so what's your goals this year? Oh, I want to do this much business. How are you going to do that? Blah, blah, blah. Where did your business come from last year? Oh, about 70, 80% from my database. What are you doing with your database? Becca, I know we've had this conversation 10 times. And it's, what are you doing with your database? And most of the time you go, well, let's do something this year. I love you guys. I guarantee I'd love at the end of this year, go, you know what, I did it, and I've doubled my production. And I like it. These are people that know, like, and trust you. This is a beautiful thing. Denise, we've been in this a long time. Do you not like doing business with people you don't like? You're like, forget it. I'm not going to buy or sell, help you buy or sell a home because you're just not nice. Now, with the people that are nice and send their friends that are nice, it makes our jobs wonderful. And it makes you do your job better.
Hey, I wanted to throw something out there just because I know that you have a lot of great people on here from Finance in America.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked. We have over 50 people. Very cool.
Yeah, but for those of you who are loan originators and you are absolutely a resource for your real estate agents, I want you to think about just jumping on here and maybe being a co-pilot, like you being the guide through this program. We've given you, like, if you want to utilize this as a resource for your real estate agent referral partners, that would be a pretty good move for you to be able to have something to lead them through. Again, it's yours absolutely free. If you want to give them the link right now, it's free for those people as well. And it does happen best with a guide. I think we've got about a dozen or so people who have signed up, real estate agents, Don, that you and I are going to circle back and work with 100%. In an intimate way.
And reach out to us, reach out to Steve, reach out to Gino, myself. Donnie's going to be side by side with us. We're here to help you. If you have questions or how do I use that or what tools should I use or give me some idea what to say. And we'll send out little stuff here and there and we'll stay connected with you guys to see how this all works out moving forward because we think it'd be phenomenal. And we'll provide you with the video. Gino and I are going to do the video on a full presentation that you can do. We'll give it to you. That way you're like, wow, look at it. King Carolina knows her stuff. That's good information. That's cool. And you guys are likable. I know of you. You're likable. Take advantage of that. Be likable.
Other than the fact that we think that Felicia drives the Batmobile, which I think she does, what would be, I would love if you could type in the bottom your biggest takeaway before you.
Oh yeah, please.
Wow.
Let us know what you thought of today. Because we're up on, we promised you guys 45 minutes. We're going on an hour because we took a little while to get finished, but I think our presentation was done in the 45 minutes we promised. Let us know what you think. Felicia does great. and anything else that you can think of. There is a way to communicate with us on Database Accelerator. A lot of you know us. Just reach out to us. You always go to donandgino@gmail.com. Go to your mortgage professional that sent you here or that you work with. I see a lot of them on here. Claudia's on this. Daniel's on this. Larry's on this. We have some really great professional. Edgar is on it. Daniel is on it. King Kindle. We have some Funderman, Mr. Dennis on here. We have some great, Lamont just joined our team. we have some great people. Joe Conrad's on our team. He handles all reverse. If you need reverse mortgages, we got them. Dennis does reverse. So Teresa's on this and works with her team, her real estate team. We just got great people on this. So
Love it.
so it's mindset. Right now is a great time. Everybody needs somebody who's positive, informed, and excited to help them. And right now, there's no better time than now. That's why we did this. There's no better time now to be that person and be in front of your clients as the voice of reason, the voice of calmness, and they'll remember you moving forward. That's what you really need to do. You need to start setting those seeds now. Really, really important, because it sets you up to have your best, seriously, your best year ever.
Quick answer. First off, Scott, great background. I think you win for the day. There's no question.
Yeah.
A lot of people are asking how to get the memes, and I'm just going to show you real quick. Database Accelerator, enroll. We're going to click on the online course. This is what you're going to get for free. From the online course, we're going to go ahead and start now. I know it's an extra step, but there we are. From there, you're going to see where it says memes and fun. Once you click on that, on the bottom right, we have all of these downloads, and don't miss out on this next one. This is going to be steep. This is where we go. So you were asking, that's how you get it, my friend.
You have anything to add before we go?
Actually, what I was just doing is you'll see in the chat room, I'm actually going to give you and Donnie more work. I figured since Zoom backgrounds are such a cool thing right now, maybe we can put together some free Zoom backgrounds too, separate from the memes.
Yeah. Like,
why don't you do that? Why don't you do that for us, Gino, and get back? I think Scott knows how to do that, and so
Don will tell you I am a master of delegation. That's what makes me good at my job.
Just boomerang. It went boomerang right back to you. So love it. Thanks for Don. Thanks for letting me.
Thank you all for being.
Thanks everyone. Good to see you all.
Friday. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Bill, Steve, Becca, Team Felicia, Tracy, all you guys. Thank you for taking time of your day. We love you being here, and we want to support you. Just let us know how we can help, and you can always reach out to us. Thank you, everyone. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. Woohoo! Thank you.
Finally a weekend.
See you guys. I'm just reading. Hey, Rebecca.
Me too.
I'm just kind of reading through the stuff
here. Frank, thank you for being on this, buddy.
You should get a transcript, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frank. Thanks for hanging with us, brother.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you, Frank. Thanks, Anita.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks,
Bye,
Anita.
dear. Good seeing you. Charlene. Oh, nice. Charlene was on. Yay.
No, I think it's just you and me.
Now we got Teresa still on. Larry's still on. Funderman's still on.
Great job, you guys. Thank you much. That was awesome, as always.
Hey, thank you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Where is my goodbye button?
Bottom
I'll
right.
make my screen bigger.
I love that Larry doesn't want to say goodbye.
Never can say goodbye.
Oh, there
Here we go.
I'm about to say goodbye. That's nice one, Larry. That was fun.
Okay. Come on.
That was cool, though. We ended up with over 50.
Yeah, I think I counted 55 at one point.
That's cool because of, think about it. It's Friday at 2 p.m.
Right. Funderman, Giorgio, Sharon, and you and me, my man. So I think that so typically the way this happens is once you're done, like you'll get a transcript of the comments, and that would be good. There's someone that introduced himself as a.
Oh, I know, Rob. We met him. He was at Momentum Builder.
Was he?
Yeah, he went to the Momentum Builder.
Yeah, good. Okay, I was gonna say someone needs to reach out to him.
Yeah. I'm gonna copy. I'll copy and paste this. Send it myself.
I'm erasing from my memory the requests of Gino. So if he wants it, he's got to bring it. I don't remember what he was asking.
Do it.
I don't remember it.
We'll be having like Lisa or Sonia doing it.
Oh, I see. I see his request in there. Anita. Okay, cool. Love it, man. This This is good. This is fun. Let's end this, and I'll give you a shout. How about that?
You want to do another?
Just
phone?
wait, that exists?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. All right.